Hello, my name is Nia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a 30 for 30 bucket list video. We are crocheting. The accounts that are popping up on the screen right now are the accounts I used to help me learn how to crochet, and then the account that's going to pop up in a few minutes, this one right here, this is the video I actually used to learn how to do the crochet headband. So yeah, if you'd like to learn how to do those or learn how to crochet, go on TikTok and they will teach you. So yeah, I'm getting started here in the video. I do want to go ahead and apologize for my bonnet. Normally if I'm in my house, I have a bonnet on. If I am in a video without one, I took it off. So I really just got in to starting the project and forgot to take my bonnet off, so excuse that. Anyways, I literally pretty much had to learn how to do this from scratch because I was taught as a child by my mother how to crochet, but I stopped literally before the age of like 10. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I had a lot of trial and error, which you'll see in the video. You'll also see how many times I had to start over. I think I started over 4 times in all, and it was just a lot of trial and error, like I said already. And what I would notice is I would get pretty far, and then I would notice a mistake like 3 rows back and have to frog all of it. Oop. Learned that. I learned about that while I was working on this as well. When you take it all out and start over, it's called frogging. That was really cool to learn. I think this was the first time I went ahead and cut it and said, you know what? We're gonna try something else. Yeah, right there. Had to snip that and start over. And like you'll see, I did that a couple times. Anyways, this is not only the bucket list item, crocheting or finishing a crochet project. This also falls under trying to find my artistic passion and what could become a bartering tool. I really want to do something or be able to create something that I can then barter with other people. We don't know how this world is going to go or what we'll be able to afford later on, and I want to be useful in my community, so maybe I can start doing this. I really loved it, and I do think it's something that I can do more often. We'll see if I become good enough to actually trade any of my projects for other things. We'll have to see about that. But as for artistic passion, I really like doing it. I don't know, like I said, if it's something that I can do long term or really get into, but for now I'm gonna keep doing it and see if it can turn into an artistic passion. I'll have to update you guys in a video about that. As you can see in the video, I am moving very quickly on the second time I restarted, and it's not looking too bad. I'm able to measure and see if it's gonna actually fit around my head, and it's looking pretty good. But as you'll see later, I had to restart this one too. So look at that. I was already like, what? Had to frog some of that and figure out what I messed up on. I feel like that's a lot of crocheting, being like, what did I do? Go back, try it again. What, huh? Take it out, go back, try again. I did that a bunch of times. But as you will be able to see, each time I got a little further and a little further and a little further until I was able to actually finish it. At this point though, you'll see that I get very discouraged. I think I end up having to frog or start over this whole thing anyways, because it's not looking like a rectangle as I keep going. It's going more triangular in shape, and that was not the goal. So yeah, you can see my sad face right here. I'm feeling really defeated at this point. It was the end of the first day and I was tired, but here we go. Day two, not looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and snip that and start over. Yeah, there it goes. Snipping it, starting over. So this will be the 3rd time I'm starting over. And I did go ahead and put the roll of yarn in a little baggie to keep it all together. I saw some other people on TikTok doing that. And yeah, starting over. If you don't know how to crochet, you start with a slip knot and then you do a row of like single stitching. And I think they called that, I don't remember, I'm not an educator. I was learning everything, like I said, basically from scratch. This was just a lot of going and seeing and not liking it and taking it apart. And I know I keep saying this, but that's really what this all was about. And I do feel like it is a life lesson that like not everything is going to work out the first time, second time, or 3rd time. Maybe not even the 4th. In this case, it did end up working out the 4th time, but that's not always the case. And you got to keep moving, got to keep going, especially when you're doing stuff for yourself. Don't quit on yourself just because you're the only person you'll be letting down, you know? Sometimes I used to think that if I'm the only person I'm hurting, it doesn't matter, but it does. And you shouldn't let yourself down. So I kept pushing, even though I was messing up so many times. I even ended up trying to make it into a TikTok video. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw it already. But here you see me like singing and dancing and stuff. I was trying to say that, like, you know, when you're focusing, you need music to focus, and then you don't focus with the music. So anyways, if you want to go see that TikTok, it's up. I think this was the fourth time I had to start over. This was the fourth. This was the final time. Praise the Lord. I finally felt comfortable. Oh, proof of water. Drink your water. If you're not drinking water all throughout the day, get on that, okay? Here was this the fourth day? Fourth day, I had made such good progress the day before. I literally had to turn off the camera and lock in, guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't show you guys me doing all of that. That was a off-camera, complete focus, no music, silence lock-in. So that's how I was able to get that far. But I was really happy at this point, and I felt like I was really making a lot of progress. There was still plenty to do, so, you know, I definitely kept working on it and not focusing too much, as you can see. Definitely listening to music and not locking in. But I was definitely able to get to the end. Actually, I think I went too far and had to frog some of it because it was going to be too long for the bandana. I meant headband. It was going to be too long for the headband. So yeah, see right here, I'm measuring, and oh wait, no, it wasn't too long. At this point, it wasn't long enough yet. Yeah, so you can see that here. I had a couple more rows I needed to put in, so it fit all the way around my head. So yeah, I went ahead and finished up those few last little rows, and yeah, at this point I am trying to stitch the two ends together. This was hard. I could not find a video that like really went in and showed how to do it. So I kind of freestyled this little bit, and it did look kind of janky in the end, but it did get done. You know, don't play. At the end of the day, it gets done. And I was able to put it on and wear it. You'll see it in a few minutes. It's rough, but it got done. And I'm really proud of it. I feel like at the end of the day, I did what I set out to do. I completed a crochet project, which I've never done before. Like I said, I used to crochet as a kid, and I never finished projects as a kid. I just would crochet, be into it for a couple of days, and then throw it out. But I actually finished this one, and I'm so proud of it. Look at that. I put it on my head. It's kind of big. It was kind of big. I could have took some rows out, but I didn't. And I would be saying bye for now, but hi, editing Mia here. I did want to show you guys, I redid the headband already. And this is what I was able to do. You see, it's way less bumpy like this one on the edges, way less bumpy, way more straight. And then I have something else to show you. I actually finished up all of the yarn, and I just kept practicing the simple double crochet, and I made this. What this is, I could not tell you. I have no idea. Maybe a scarf, guys? Maybe it's not really long enough to be a scarf. I don't know, but I made this and I'm proud of it. So as for this being a new artistic passion or a bartering tool, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But I'm really loving crocheting, and I do think it's something I'm gonna keep doing. So anyway, that's all for now. This is actually the end of the video now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you come back next week, Monday, for a new one. All right, bye for now.